Right now at 6, the first day of a hearing to determine if the case of a 10-year-old girl's murder will be moved to juvenile court. And an officer connected to the killing of George Floyd is sentenced in state court.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. It was an emotional day for friends and family of Lily Peters as the 15-year-old accused of Peters' murder heads back to court. News 8 Now's Michael Germain was at the Chippewa County Courthouse today and has the latest.
The 15-year-old suspect in the homicide of Lily Peters appeared in court today. It's an effort to waive him back into the juvenile system. The reverse waiver hearing is an attempt by the suspect's defense team to have his case moved back to juvenile court. The hearing is expected to last several days. Today, Judge Stephen Gibbs laid the foundation for how evidence will be presented as the hearing moves forward. First, no crime scene photos are allowed to be shown during the hearing, including photos or videos of the suspect. Additionally, prosecutors will not be allowed to talk about Lily Peters' character or personal history.
I view the petition as nothing more than a pleading which Mr. Cohen needs to prove. He has 3 factors he needs to prove. I am not going to use the petition in any way whatsoever to help him prove that. He has alleged things. If they don't come in to court, they won't be considered by the court.
Officer Program Services Director Alicia Kraus says juvenile rehabilitation programming can help combat behavior.
We strongly encourage participation in primary programs. However, we cannot force someone to participate if they choose not to.
Lily Peters was reported missing the night of April 24th, 2022. Her body was later found close to her home. The 15-year-old charged in her death is facing first-degree intentional homicide and 2 counts of sexual assault. The hearings are scheduled to continue into this week. Ken?
Michael Germain reporting for us in Chippewa County. Thank you, Michael. For more information on this developing story, be sure to visit news8000.com or you can download our free News 8000 app. The last former Minneapolis police officer to face sentencing for the killing of George Floyd learned his fate today. Former Officer Tu Tao was convicted of aiding and abetting second-degree manslaughter. Tao was sentenced by a Minneapolis judge to 4 years and 9 months in prison. This is longer than the state-recommended guidelines. During the hearing, Tao spoke for several minutes about his growth as a Christian since Floyd's death, but denied his role in it.
I did not commit these crimes. My conscience is clear. I will not be a Judas, nor join a mob in self-preservation, or betray my God, nor the true faithful countrymen who found this country under the fear and majesty of God.
Tao's sentence in state court will run concurrently with his 3.5-year sentence on a separate federal civil rights conviction. His attorney says they will appeal. The La Crosse Fire Department responded to a garage fire early this morning. According to a press release by the La Crosse Fire Department, when fire crews arrived at around 2 a.m., they found a detached garage and camper in flames. Crews were able to put the fire out quickly and keep it from spreading to the nearby house. The house did sustain some heat damage. None of the residents were hurt, but one firefighter was injured. LCFD is investigating the cause of that fire. The showers at Great River Landing have been closed due to vandalism. According to a city official, there have been issues with people breaking the dowels that hold up the shower curtains, and there have also been issues with people trying to break into the coin return. Because of the vandalism, the showers are not operational and are closed indefinitely. Part of 11th Street South is closed starting today. Mayo Clinic Health System in La Crosse closed the section of 11th Street South that runs from the front of the Cancer and Surgery building and along the east side of the clinic. The street will be closed from now through August 13th for utility work related to the construction of the new hospital. During this time, patients and visitors are asked to use the Market Street entrance to get to the emergency department and to drop off and pick up patients at the hospital and Cancer and Surgery building. A favorite La Crosse beer is coming back to City Brewing Company. Old Style beer, which was first brewed in La Crosse in 1902, is returning to its original brewing facility. The beer hasn't been brewed in La Crosse since 1999, so it'll be back in its original brewery again starting in November. City Brewery will host a series of Old Style themed events ahead of the return, including a September downtown pub crawl. Well, a good start to the work week temperature-wise. Let's bring in meteorologist Bill Grahl for the latest in our forecast. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, before we get to the forecast for this evening, quick review of what happened this weekend, because if you were watching me the last time I was speaking to you, last Friday evening, we had a pretty good chance for some rain as this low was expected to track kind of southeast right across our viewing area. What ended up happening, this started in the model trends later that Friday night and through the weekend, is that thing tracked a lot farther to the south and east. So the big rainfall winners were southern and western Minnesota, much of Iowa, down into Illinois and Indiana, with just much spottier shower activity around here. So good news if you had outdoor plans yesterday. Of course, it was bad news because we could really use a widespread soaking rainfall across our area. Current temperatures topping out today in the upper 70s to low to mid 80s, including that 84 out at the La Crosse airport. Some filtered sunshine right now, and I'm watching a few isolated showers. They are kind of falling apart, though, east of Clark County. More likely continuing in northeastern Wisconsin, a few isolated showers falling apart over southeastern Minnesota as well. Current temperatures still in the 77 to 81 degree range for most. Partly cloudy overnight, slightly sticky but not bad. Lows in La Crosse around 61. I will have my detailed 8-day forecast, which does include some additional rain chances, coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. $30 million. That's what the Houston School District is hoping voters approve for a major capital project. The superintendent, Mary Morum, says this is the first major capital referendum they've had in a long time, and it's something the board has been developing since Morum arrived about 2 years ago. The $30 million would go toward a comprehensive renovation of all the district buildings to prioritize building safety.
And as soon as you enter, it's like a split level. You can go up or you can go down, and there's no office. So once you get in, you have to report to the office. Now, whether you do that or not, that's up to you.
More, I'm referring to the elementary school building there. The high school building has a similar entrance concern where the district office is currently buzzing in kids without specific knowledge of the entire student body. Now, the special election is tomorrow. We are just scratching the surface here. We will have an in-depth look at this referendum and the questions behind it. It is being split into 2 questions for school district voters. That's going to be coming up tonight at 10. The City of Boston's public speaking rules include a poor word choice. That's according to a longtime political science and free speech expert at UW-Madison. We've previously introduced you to the Boston mayor's document a few weeks ago outlining new speaking guidelines for the public comment portion of city meetings. Longtime UW-Madison political science professor Howard Schwaber says most of the document is harmless to free speech. He says the rule that comments, quote, should not be an attack on an individual, institution, or organization is the only problematic line. That's because it puts what he calls a chilling effect on a resident's First Amendment rights.
If a rule is written in such a way that a reasonable reader will look and say, oh, I'd better not say what I'm thinking because I might get in trouble, that's a chilling effect. And the First Amendment protects against that.
So Schwaber recommends that line be rewritten to include more descriptive examples of what is not allowed. As it is, he says the word attack lacks specificity. The rules document is on the agenda for tomorrow night's Boston Common Council meeting. Still ahead, the end of the working from home era. Zoom is now asking its employees to come back to the office after that 2-year hiatus. And more older adults are living alone, and experts say that number is likely to increase in the coming decades.
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
My father once told me, son, if you work hard, great things are going to happen in your life. I took that advice, and after working hard for a couple years, I figured out working hard really isn't that hard, but it wasn't getting me where I wanted to go. So I threw in another component, making wise money choices. Once I did both of these things, my life changed. Your life can change too. Come see us at Firefighters Credit Union.
Firefighters Credit Union. Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Contact North Central Paving to make your life smoother.
New research shows a changing trend in the U.S. as more Americans are living alone. The census data shows nearly 38 million Americans live by themselves, and that is a record high. Experts say that number is likely to rise in the coming decades as the baby boom generation ages. One reason behind the increase is so-called gray divorce. It's a term to refer to divorces that involve spouses over the age of 50. Researchers say besides divorce, widowers and people who never got married also explain why more Americans are living alone. A company that makes working from home possible is asking its employees to return to the office. For now, Zoom employees will only be required to be on site 2 days a week. Zoom says the new hybrid approach applies to people who live near one of its workplaces. It says the structure is more effective for the company. Zoom adds that it will continue to use its own platform for remote days. The announcement follows similar ones from the likes of Google, Amazon, and Salesforce, despite employee pushback. It comes as Zoom faces waning demand that caused it to cut about 15% of its staff this year. Hollywood remains on hold after writers and studios failed to reach an agreement on resuming negotiations after meeting Friday. The Writers Guild strike is approaching 100 days. SAG-AFTRA joined the picket lines last month. A spokesman for the studios says they remain committed to finding a deal with both unions, but there are currently no plans to resume talks. Both unions are seeking better pay, improved residual payments, and protections against job losses due to the use of AI. The enduring summer heat is a sure reminder that the cool breezes of autumn are still a long way off. But 7-Eleven is already offering a treat traditionally saved for fall. The company announced last week it was releasing its full lineup of pumpkin spice beverages more than a month and a half before the official start of fall. Goodness. That's even earlier than last year's Starbucks pumpkin spice latte release, which came 30 days before the first day of fall. The pumpkin spice latte, pumpkin coffee, and pumpkin syrup will be available at 7-Eleven through October 31st. Just ahead tonight, a heartwarming story from Rock County. One boy's creative way to raise money for his brother's cancer treatments has raised more than he could have ever imagined.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl, keeping an eye on a few isolated showers across the region, but I'll have the details on what to expect from those with my 8-day forecast after the break.
Hy-Vee hot deals are fresh ground beef, $2.77 for a 1-pound roll. Green seedless grapes, $1.48 a pound. And Frito-Lay party-sized snacks, only $3.49 each when you buy 3. All week long at Hy-Vee.
Air conditioning stopped working? Tired of finding ways to stay cool? Don't sweat it. Give G&T Heating and Air Conditioning a call. They'll have you feeling cool as a cucumber without having to resort to, well, alternative methods.
Call G&T for the best heating and air conditioning guaranteed.
Get up to 56% off list at our huge 56th anniversary sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible deals. Plus, enter to win a free car. It doesn't get any better than this. Amazing deals on living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Oh, did we mention totally free shipping with no minimum? Up to 56% off list. 56th anniversary sale. And someone's walking away with a free car at Slumberland Furniture. It's a big deal.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through August 13th, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in-store. Redeemable just like cash August 17th through the 27th. Start earning today on a huge selection of Purina Pro Plan products, whether you have a new addition or a grizzled companion. One that's sporty or even a bit sensitive. Your pet deserves advanced Purina Pro Plan nutrition. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
To win multiple NASCAR championships, you gotta have the best support, including my arch support specialist at the Good Feet store.
Are those arch supports still working for you, Joey?
Yeah, they're working great.
How's that back and knee pain doing?
It's all gone. And my balance is better.
Nice. And really nice.
Oh, well, this bad boy has over 700 horsepower from a fuel-injected 350 push-rod V8. Yes! Have you ever changed tires?
See how we can help you, too, with a free fitting.
At the Good Feet store.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are 6-pack 7-Up products, just $2.48 each when you buy 4. Hy-Vee shredded cheese, 3 for just $5. And Driscoll's blueberries, only $1.99 a pint. All week long at Hy-Vee.
The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
An inspiring story of community support is coming out of Rock County, Wisconsin. 4-year-old Cashton Perkapile was diagnosed with cancer in mid-June. His older brother, Callan, who had been raising chickens, had an idea. He'd auction off the chickens at the county fair to raise funds for his brother's treatment. He was hoping to raise $2,000, but the community rallied behind the cause and ended up raising much more than that, an astonishing $12,000.
The support from everyone is overwhelming and wonderful. I mean, our gratitude and thankfulness on it all is beyond what we can even express most of the time.
Simply amazing. The chickens originally sold for $6,000 at the auction, but community members matched the donation, which led to that $12,000 total. The family said Cashton has had 5 treatments and is doing very well. You love to hear it. Well, on the weather front, we might be looking forward to some rain chances after we were kind of gearing up for it this weekend. I know my wife would actually love some rain for the fertilizer in the lawn. Let's bring in Bill for the latest. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, the good news, I do have some rain chances about every other day, which you'll see on the 8-day forecast. Generally low-end rain chances, but looks like Wednesday will be our next best chance for some rainfall in many areas. We'll get to that. First of all, let's check the allergy report. Medium symptoms today and tomorrow for weed pollen. Low for ragweed, but expect ragweed pollen to start showing up on those air samples this week, and high symptoms both days for mold spores. We've got kind of a partly sunny sky, some high and mid-level clouds scattered about. Look at those numbers, right on track. 84 the high, 65 the low. Averages are 84 and 64, 99 and 49. The record for today and no rainfall. 81 degrees with a partly cloudy sky, 82 at the station, and winds out of the northwest at 10. Mississippi is rising just a bit, 4.65 feet. 82 degrees for you folks in Eau Claire with a partly cloudy sky, westerly breeze at 9 miles per hour. So temperatures across the region, again, very close to average for this time of year, still ranging from about 77 to 83 degrees, so not a bad evening. For outdoor plans. A little sticky with those dew points between about 60 and 64 in many spots. Anytime that dew points climbs into the 60s, you'll feel it at least just a little bit. And that's going to be the trend overnight with dew points between about 60 and 63 degrees. So slightly sticky, but again, for what we could see in August, not that bad. Winds out of the north generally at about 3 to 10 miles per hour. I've been watching a few isolated showers. They're starting to kind of fall apart though, and you can see that trend on radar. We've got some east of Chippewa and Eau Claire counties, a little bit more widespread over northeastern parts of Wisconsin. There's been a few isolated showers over southeast of Minnesota as well. Earlier in far western Wabasha County, that one died, and a few isolated showers kind of south and west of Austin, Minnesota. So we've got a little wind shift line coming through in that northwest flow aloft, and there's the storm system that bypassed us to the south yesterday, keeping most of the more persistent rains across Iowa, southern Minnesota, and down into Illinois. So Sky Tracker showing those isolated shower chances through about 9 p.m. Most of us will stay dry. Clear to partly cloudy overnight, and then dry for our Tuesday with seasonably warm temperatures. Now heading into Wednesday, we've got a little bit stronger boundary dropping in from the north. You can see some showers develop north of Eau Claire by about lunchtime, and as that disturbance drops south, or that boundary, you can see a pretty good chance for some scattered showers and some thunderstorms later in the day and into Wednesday evening. Temperatures tomorrow, right about average. Average highs 84. I'm expecting highs right around 85 in the La Crosse area, but most spots in the viewing area will see highs between about 81 and 85 degrees. Again, right on track for this time of year. So for tonight, that very small chance for a shower this evening. Most of us stay dry. 61 for the low with a partly cloudy sky. Seasonably warm on Tuesday, low to mid 80s, including 85 in the Cross. There's that slight chance of storms in the afternoon and evening on Wednesday. And again on Friday, again on Sunday, but that's a small chance, and a slight chance next Tuesday as well. So as I mentioned earlier, about every other day with those temperatures staying pretty uniform and seasonable with highs in the lower to middle 80s.
He wasn't kidding. Bill, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, the Brewers are back in action tonight, hosting the Rockies. Plus, we're just 24 days away from UWL football's season opener. Eagles back on campus today for Media Day. Rob is in next.
Join La Crosse's #1 remodeler. Good pay and benefits. No weekends. $2,000 sign-on bonus. Work with the best. The Ford Store Home Improvements. Apply online or in person.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Skip the wait. Get your kids' glasses made the same day, only at Stanton Optical.
The average employee has been with their current employer for 4.1 years. Our employees at Chart Industries disagree. If you're eager to join a company you can retire from, then chart your career with Chart Industries. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Would you like to take your windows from ordinary to extraordinary?
Contact Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions today.
Contact Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions for your window treatments. We have many styles to fit your design and functionality needs.
Our designers will help you choose styles, options, and designs to fit your lifestyle. However you customize your window treatments, you can be assured they will provide privacy, durability, energy efficiency, and ease of operation and maintenance. Visit our website or call us today for your free estimate.
Stop into Lee Botkins for the hottest deal in August. This month, you can use your Red Hot ticket to get any item in the store for $10. Rent a gaming system, living room group, a TV for the big game, or get back to school with a new computer. Rent anything in the store for $10 for the first 2 weeks during the month of August. Don't miss this event. Hurry in for the best deal this August with the Red Hot ticket from Lee Botkins Rent to Own.
What you want, when you want it. Lee Botkins Rent to Own.
At Stanton Optical, you get great value on eye care, including contacts. Right now, get a 1-year supply of AccuView Oasis and an eye exam for only $189. Scan now to book your eye exam. Yay, technology!
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports.
In just 3.5 weeks, the UWL football team gets to kick off its regular season, and expectations are high again for La Crosse. The Eagles are coming off a 9-2 campaign, a playoff berth as well, and this team is expecting even more this season. UWL comes into 2023 ranked 12th in the country, according to D3Football.com. That's second best in the WIAC, just behind 11th ranked Whitewater, the only team to beat the Eagles last season in conference play. But it's a new year for head coach Matt Janis' bunch, and as always, expectations remain the same for this squad. The Eagles holding Media Day on Monday as the team prepares for another grueling regular season. Janis says it's hard to stay patient waiting for August to come, but here we are. The team is back together in La Crosse, and it's time for the Eagles to get to work.
It's like finally. Like I mean, as a coach, you just finally, let's go. You know, because you get those extended Italy practices. So you know, by the end of that, we kind of needed like those guys need a little bit of a break, and then you get into July and you're just like, you're just kind of waiting around. You're sitting, you're waiting, and now it's getting real.
It's going to get even more real. 3 weeks from Thursday, Eagles kick off the regular season on the road against Dakota State. The Legion baseball season officially came to an end over the weekend, and what an awesome way to go out for these guys. 10 of our area athletes getting the chance to play on a Major League Diamond Sunday in the Legion Baseball All-Star Game. That puts a cap on another incredible baseball season here in the Cooley region. Good news for the Packers. Linebacker Rashawn Gary has been activated from the players unable to perform list. It's Gary's first time being able to practice since tearing his ACL last November in Detroit. As for now, Gary's work will be limited. He will not participate in 11-on-11 snaps. Brewers are back at it tonight as Milwaukee opens up a 3-game set at home against Colorado. Brewers split their 4-game set over the weekend against Pittsburgh. Pirates taking the series finale 4-1 on Sunday. But even with the loss, Milwaukee maintaining that first-place spot in the NL Central. Brewers lead both the Cubs and Reds by 1.5 games in the division. So like I said last week, it's a 3-team race, but Milwaukee's hanging tough, though.
They are. It was a little bit disappointing watching that game yesterday. Woody's back, and he pitched really well. Just 2 mistakes. Really even weren't bad pitches. They're just barely clearing the fence, and the offense just completely lackluster.
Yep, you get 14 runs one game, 1 run the next.
It's crazy. And the way the Cubs are playing, I mean, they have the crowd on their side. They are hyped. They get clutch hitting. That's something the Brewers really don't have right now.
Right. It's gonna be a fun, hopefully not too stressful couple months.
Well, I think we're buckled up for all the anxiety of the next month and a half. That's baseball, right?
It sure is.
Rob, thanks very much, bud. We'll be right back after this.
Right now at Homeworld Rugs, get something for nothing. Pay nothing for sales tax and pay nothing down with interest-free financing on the area's best in-stock selection of rugs. The Something for Nothing sale right now at Homeworld Rugs.
Get 11% off your outdoor project at Menards. UltraDeck low-maintenance composite decking is built to last. Spend less time maintaining and more time with family and friends with UltraDeck. UltraDeck rustic composite decking is only $195 per lineal foot in 8, 12, and 16-foot lengths after rebate. Keep cool this summer with Pelonis air conditioners. Pelonis has the perfect air conditioner for you, no matter what size the room. This 10,000 BTU portable air conditioner is now $275.89 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Get the bathroom of your dreams from order to install in 30 days or less with your home improvement company. Call today to get free installation and zero interest, zero payments for a whopping 18 months. Schedule your free consultation today and get your stunning new bathroom next month. Our team of trained and certified professionals will make sure your project is done right the first time. No more long waits. Call or visit us online today. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
It's patio closeout time at Home Seasonal Concepts. Get an extra 10% off sale prices on patio sets, wicker, fire tables, and more. Like this Orleans dining set for just $19.79. Patio closeouts, now at Home Seasonal Concepts.
Again, some very isolated shower chances this evening. Most of the region stays dry. We'll see lows in La Crosse around 61 degrees. And tomorrow, 85, seasonably warm. And about every other day, slight chances for rain on Wednesday, Friday, very small chance on Sunday.
All right, sounds like a plan. Thank you, Bill, and thank you all for joining us tonight at 6. Hope to see you again at 10.